What's up, everybody? Renfail here, and we finally have an official launch date for the upcoming War Within pre-patch for World of Warcraft. I, for one, am extremely excited. I cannot wait to dive in, to sink my teeth into everything they've got coming up with the War Within. Let's take a look at the post here. It says War Within pre-expansion content, so the pre-patch content update goes live July 23rd, which is in like less than 2 weeks. That's crazy. Today's the 12th. I'm recording this on the 12th. So yeah, we've got less than 2 weeks. It says big changes arrive with the introduction of warbands, skywriting, the class and system updates, and more with the pre-expansion content update. There's also going to be a new event called Radiant Echoes, which will allow us to begin our first steps into the continuing story that will take us into the unexplored depths of Azeroth. Bet your booty we're going to be doing that event here live on the channel. We'll probably do some guild-oriented stuff as well, so make sure you stay tuned for that. By the way, we're on the Moonguard server. For those of you who want to continue to check us out as we adventure together in the Guild Risen. It says get the band here together for war bands. Expand the potential of all your World of Warcraft characters with account-wide progression across your Battle.net account, regardless of faction, including shared War Within Renown, a warband bank, achievements, collections, and more. We've talked about warbands already in the overview article, so you can go read that at your leisure. We're also getting it's called this Visions of Azeroth. Strange visions are calling to the heroes of Azeroth. Players who have reached level 70 and have completed the final chapter of the Dragonflight questline will be called to take their next steps into the story leading into the War Within with the first part of the Visions of Azeroth questline. That's an important distinction I noticed they're making there. So for those of you who have been playing Panda Remix characters and leveling those to 70, it sounds to me like those aren't going to count. You're going to need to have a level 70 character who's completed the final chapter of the Dragonflight questline. Now the good news is that when you go in to do Dragonflight, you can get a list of what the quests are, and you can look it up as well to see what is the last part of the Dragonflight questline. That way you're ready and prepped for the Visions of Azeroth. And Skywriting is going live, which is a big thing for me because I know we've all been waiting for the new adaptive mounts. So Dragon Riding is here to stay and available for many of the existing flying mounts in all flyable areas. Players can now also toggle between Skywriting, previously known as Dynamic Flight, or the flying style introduced in the Burning Crusade, which we're calling Steady Flight. More about that in a different article, but essentially, you can toggle between both. There are some prerequisites for certain areas related to the pathfinding. I forget what it is like Battle for Azeroth, but I know in the War Within, all you're gonna have to do is have completed the storyline and explored all the areas of a zone, which to be able to use toggleable in those zones, and that's going to be done just by doing the quests. So as you complete the main storyline, you will unlock both in the main zone. So that's really cool. That means my disc mount, by the way, the disc mount I've got for my little Panda Remix Gnome Mage, I can't wait to be in flips and tricks and everything else on that. Answer the call of the Radiant Echoes. Confront the memories of Azeroth during the new pre-expansion event and collect residual memories to purchase new items to add to your warband collection. The event is going to be taking place July 30th through August 26th, which is the live date for the War Within. Many of us in the guild have the Epic Edition. We will be starting to play on August 22nd, a few days early because we have early access. It's going to be taking place in Dalaran, Dragonblight, Dustwallow Marsh, and the Searing Gorge. Currency is called Residual Memories. These are half-forgotten memories which can be glimpsed in the light playing across this iridescent powder. Levels 10 to 70. Says players with and without the War Within will be able to take part in this event for its duration, and you can learn more about the event in this overview article. Let's take a look at that event. By the way, it does say the War Within goes live on August 26th. Players who have purchased the Epic Edition will take part in the early access beginning August 22nd. So I'll be beginning my coverage on August 22nd. Radiant Echoes. This was something I hadn't looked up yet. Okay, we've already read all that. Confronting the memories. Players who've reached level 70 will receive an introductory quest and will then be directed to visit Dalaran to start. Players under level 70 will be immediately directed to Dalaran. The event occurs in 4 stages and cycles between 3 zones. Portals in Dalaran will be available to take you directly to the event staging area, and a return portal is available in each of the event zones so that players can quickly return to Dalaran and head to the next occurrence of the event. When the event is active in a zone, the portal will have an additional golden glow to indicate that it is active. Did they show us what that looks like? I don't know yet. During the first week of the event, zones will cycle every 90 minutes. Then in the second week, they'll cycle every 60 minutes. During the third and fourth week, zones will cycle every 30 minutes. During the first stages of the event, players will need to defeat the congealed memories that appear in the zone and the memories around it. Okay. There are 6 random events. Then stage 2. Okay. Stage 3, you'll be able to take a quest in each zone during the event that will ask you to defeat one of the event bosses as follows. Only Darkness, remembered Lich King slain, and Dragonblight, Broken Masquerade, remembered Onyxius slain, Dusthollow March, Champion of the Water Lords, remembered Fire Lord slain in the Searing Gorge. Please note that once the boss is defeated by players, stage 4 will begin and the boss will no longer be available to kill for the quest completion until the event in the zone begins again. Bosses regularly will drop. Excuse me, not regularly. Bosses can also rarely drop additional pieces of gear. Then in stage 4, the radiant echoes have subsided. Players can choose to return to Dalaran or stay in the zone to slay lingering menus to continue to accrue residual memories. A timer within the zone are still active. It will count down to the next zone event. Players can then return to Dalaran and take the portal to the next zone that goes active. You're going to be able to accumulate residual menus to purchase items from various vendors. Okay. Players who purchase Lifeless Stone Ring will be able to collect memories throughout the 3 event zones to combine into essences and fuse it with the power created in the Radiant Band of Radiant Echoes Heirloom Ring. Gear items. Gear will begin at item level 480 with some room for upgrades. Here's what you can look forward to. Gear's level 480. That's cool. Lifeless Soul Ring, Defender's Holy Satchel. Ooh. Remembered Golden Griffin. Remembered Wind Rider. Okay, I'm not going to read through all these. There's a whole bunch of stuff and gear, everything else. So it's going to be a complete and total package, everybody. So again, the pre-patch goes live July 23rd is what it says right here. So that's the pre-patch when that goes live. That's when the event starts. Well, the original, the first event, the Visions of Azeroth. Okay, and warbands. We're getting all that on July 23rd as well as Adaptive Flight. And then on July 30th, the Radiant Echoes event starts, which runs from the 30th to the 26th. So we got a lot to look forward to. It looks like we're going to be busy for the foreseeable future starting July 23rd. So now that I know that the pre-patch is coming, expect to see a return to some pretty regular Warcraft streaming. I don't have a schedule quite yet, but in the past I've been doing Wednesday nights, Saturday mornings, and Sunday mornings. That may still be the case. We just have to check the schedule. I'm pretty sure the Wednesday nights, it's just going to be dependent on the weather because we've got hurricane season going on right now. But as often as I can, I'll be live on Wednesday nights. And then I may just do Monday nights and Wednesday nights. And then we'll see what everybody's schedule is for the Saturday and Sunday morning slots. But in the meantime, we got lots of other games that we're playing. So don't forget to check out the Discord as well as follow along here and on Twitch. Multi-streams happen daily at around 11 a.m. Central Time. There's also TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and X. So I'll see you over there, everybody. Until next time, stay safe. Happy gaming.